First Commonwealth Bank, time to be first member FDIC. Josh Widdowson with you here at 8:13 on Indiana in the Morning. Glad you could join us. And our interview segment is presented by by Marcus & Mack, voted best law firm, best personal injury lawyer 4 years in a row in the Best of Indiana County contest. Visit them online at marcusandmack.com. Of course, one of the great traditions of many of the churches as we celebrate the Advent season is, of course, live nativity and immersive experiences, talking about the birth of Jesus Christ. Joining us to talk about one of those experiences are representatives from Hopewell Church in Blacklick Township. We have Zach and Amy Job with us this morning here on the show. How are you folks doing this morning?
We're doing well. Thank you for having us.
And how are you doing this morning, Amy?
Good.
Excellent, excellent. So this is going to be coming up this Saturday, isn't it?
Yeah, Saturday, December 13th. We're going to have showtime starting at 3, 4, 5, and 6.
How many years has Hopewell been putting on a live nativity, in this case, one night in Bethlehem?
We've been doing...
A night in Bethlehem, sorry.
Yeah, no, we're all good. We've been doing different events, but this is our first live nativity, so we'll hope you'll join us.
So talk about, with this being the first time in doing this, talk about some of the things that you've gone through in setting this up.
Yeah, so we've had a great group of volunteers. We've been working hard at getting our outside pavilion wrapped up and getting space for the animals and space for our characters, and so we're excited about it. That's
the one thing I think that people are always amazed by whenever they do come across a live nativity is the actual animals that you will have on, for lack of a better term, on set. You know what I mean? So talk about that. Where are the animals coming from?
So our good friends from Currier on Farm are kind enough to bring their animals. We're going to have a donkey and some sheep and maybe something else.
All right, so that sounds pretty good. Amy, maybe you can talk to us a little bit more about this. Talk about the people that are involved in this.
So we have some of our members from church. They're going to be dressed up as angels and shepherds and wise men. And you might even find some centurions there.
Well, we better be careful with those guys. They could be tough. So tickets are required. This is, even though it is a free event, and also I understand that parking is going to be limited there, right?
Correct. Yeah, we are a small church up on a hill, and we have very limited parking. So if you are able to join us, please get a ticket online.
And also carpool, right?
Yes, definitely.
So, all right. So how long does each show last? Is it an hour show?
Yeah, so from in and out, we're anticipating about an hour. The actual live nativity will be about a half hour.
Okay, so about an hour. But the actual live nativity is a half hour. What else is going to be a part of the show then? What else is going to be there?
So we are going to bring you down, give you some light refreshments, a little bit of chatting time, and then get you the live nativity and then wish you a Merry Christmas.
It actually sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. Has it been fun putting this together?
It has been a lot of fun, yeah.
All right, excellent. So Hopewell Church in Blacklick Township, that's where? What's the address?
150 Hopewell Church Road.
Okay, easy to remember. Hopewell Church Road in Blacklick Township, and that's near Blairsville, of course. And how can people get tickets for the event?
If you go onto Eventbrite and look up A Night in Bethlehem, Hopewell Church, there's a QR code. If you see any of our flyers, look up our website. It's hopewellchurchinblacklicktownship.org, or you can find us on Facebook under Hopewell Church.
And you're also accepting some donations as well?
Correct. So our centurions at the gate will be happy to take your tax of any non-perishable food items that will be donated to a local food bank.
I like how you tied that into the story. Let all be counted for the tax. That's how this whole thing started. At least with the journey that Mary and Joseph took to Bethlehem on that fateful night so many years ago. So it sounds like it's just been a lot of fun to put together this whole thing, and it's part of your. Is it going to become an annual tradition now?
We're hoping this first year it's going to be a little cold, but we're still excited for it. And, hopefully this is the start of a great tradition.
You've got some snow to deal with, I think. I was looking at the forecast, maybe cold, some snow. I don't know about low temperatures in the evening, but this is going to be from 3 to 6. I think you're still going to be like 20s. 30s.
Yeah, so bundle warm, it'll be in out of the wind, but it is still outside.
Yeah, it's still outside. That was the big thing because a few years ago, I had seen some drive-through nativities as well. But this is going to be an actual walk-through experience. Then sounds like.
Yep.
All right. What about this? Is just so. I'm trying to wrap my head around this. As you said, this is the first year you're doing it. What inspired you to do a live nativity this year? I'll throw that to either one of you.
We just wanted to tell the people the real reason for the season and to just bring joy to everybody around us and to make the little kids know that it's not all about Santa. It's really about Jesus.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. So, once again, December 13th, 2025, showtimes every hour starting at 3, going until 6. And there's no rain dates for this.
Nope.
Dress up. Probably wear some boots as well.
Yeah.
And again, this will be a live immersive nativity experience at the Hopewell Church in Blacklick Township and everything. And again, they're advising people carpool if possible. Get your ticket now, even though it is a free event, and bring some non-perishable food because that's going right to your church food pantry, right?
Yeah. So our church has a program where we help some folks there that are hungry, help them to get what they need.
So how has prep been overall for the Advent going into Christmas season?
Yeah, so we've been working every Monday night at the church the last couple Mondays to get everything kind of pulled together. Great group of volunteers, and it's been a lot of work, but it's coming together. A
lot of things coming together all at once, right, Amy?
Correct. Yeah, we've just had a lot of fun working together and fellowshipping and just waiting to bring joy to others.
I guess the difficult part is, and I think probably a good thing that you're doing something like this, is the fact that you said that a lot of kids these days, they think of the Christmas season as the gift-getting season.
Correct.
But they think of Santa Claus and things like that. And while that's nice, it's not the real thing. It's not the real reason why we celebrate.
Correct. Yep. We just want all of the kids to know that Jesus came to save us and that he loves us and he is the true gift.
Definitely a true gift on Christmas. Even Santa would bend a knee.
Correct.
All right, so once again, it is this Friday night, right?
Saturday.
This Saturday night. I'm sorry. So yeah, Saturday night, and again, you can log on to Hopewell Church in BlacklickTownship.org. That's the address.
Yep.
And that's how you can find out more information on how you can get a ticket for the event. And please get a ticket.
Yep.
All right. Hey, thanks both of you, Zach and Amy, for joining me this morning on Indiana in the Morning to talk about this. And I know that you're not asking for money for this, but in the parlance of theater, I hope you sell out. All right? I hope it is a smash success. Thanks again for joining us.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you.
Zach and Amy Job from Hopewell Church in Blacklick Township joining us this morning on Indiana in the Morning. Our interviews are presented by by Marcus and Mack, voted best law firm, best personal injury lawyer 4 years in a row in the Best of Indiana County contest. Visit them online at marcusandmack.com. We do have some time here on Indiana in the Morning for our medical cycle, so we'll start with House Call for Health.
This is House Call for Health. December is Seasonal Affective Disorder Awareness Month, also commonly known as SAD. The National Institute of Mental Health describes it as people going through short periods when they feel sad or unlike their usual selves. Sometimes these mood changes begin and end when the seasons change. Many have a down or winter blues type of feeling when the days get shorter in the fall and winter, but eventually feel better in the spring when longer daylight comes back. To diagnose it, you should talk to a healthcare provider or mental health specialist. Treatment falls into 4 main categories, which can be used alone or combined. They include light therapy, psychotherapy, antidepressant medication, and vitamin D. Light therapy and vitamin D are treatments more for winter pattern sadness, while psychotherapy and medications are used to treat depression in general. For more health news, go to foxnewshealth.com. House Call for Health. I'm Lisa Brady, Fox News.
The CDC Vaccine Advisory Panel is changing its recommendation that all newborns get the hepatitis B vaccine shot. The new recommendation advises mothers who test negative for hepatitis to perhaps get their infants vaccinated after at least 2 months of age after consulting with doctors. Mothers that tested positive are still recommended to have their infants vaccinated. The issue has split the medical community, with some saying the shot's not necessary for mothers testing negative. Others warn the change will lead to more preventable cases of hepatitis B. A health expert is warning not to feed your pet dog some of the foods that come around this time of year for the holidays. Dr. Brian Collins with the Cornell Canine Health Center is telling Farmer's Dog Digest that a lot of the holiday meals have butter, sugar, salt, and other seasonings, which can be dangerous for dogs. He's urging folks to avoid giving dogs onions, garlic, grapes, raisins, and chocolate because they're toxic. It's recommended unseasoned lean cooked turkey is a possibility for a dog, much better than a honey glazed or smoked ham. Health Update, I'm Scott Pringle.
Yeah, we definitely know a little bit about that. One of my brothers has a dog who we keep getting a request. Don't feed him from the table. Trust me, we don't. Indiana in the Morning, presented by First Commonwealth Bank. Here's some things that happened 10 years ago this week. Number one, Willard Scott officially retired from the Today Show 10 years this week. He had already been part-time for a while. Al Roker had been handling the weather most days since 1996. Willard Scott was handling more of the birthday duties. He passed away 6 years later in 2021 at the age of 87. 10 years ago this week, a study found ending your text with periods makes you sound rude. People over 25 were confused and shocked as Gen Z had already fully embraced the no punctuation thing. Crystal Pepsi made a short-lived comeback after a big push to bring it back. Pepsi announced they were giving away 13,000 six-packs. They eventually brought it back for real the next summer. Then it went away again. Number 10, the 10 most loved holiday smells. A poll by Glad Trash Bags found hot chocolate was number 1. Freshly baked cookies was next. The smell of fire, third. And number 5, The Big Short hit movie theaters. Americans finally understood the basics of the 2008 financial crisis with some help from Margot Robbie. Indiana in the Morning, presented by First Commonwealth Bank. Now it's time for the Sports Minute.
This is Boomer Esiason with Sports Minute. Google me. Kirk Cignetti once famously told critics who weren't aware of his accomplishments. Cignetti doesn't have to be curt anymore. As the architect of Indiana's remarkable 2-year turnaround and as coach of the newly crowned Big Ten champions, he's on the verge of becoming a household name. What a season thus far. I'm Boomer